So Mr. Rahman, it's a pleasure being with you today. BEXIMCO, the largest company in Bangladesh, the largest employer. I'd like to hear from you, what are current operations of BEXIMCO?
We're looking at expansions in certain new areas of our business. We're going into the power business, the power industry, and we're also looking at expanding some of our businesses internationally, looking at countries outside of Bangladesh where we feel there's opportunity to take the BEXIMCO brand name. So basically, yeah, the power industry and our global markets outside of the country. The reason why we have been so successful here today is because of the corporate structure that we have set up in the country, where at that time when we started, there was really, it was a new country and everything was starting up new. I feel that as a corporate structure in this country, we're no less than any other multinational organization that comes in here. And for that reason, I will definitely say that it's simply because of the people.
The current tagline of BEXIMCO is taking Bangladesh to the world. What does that mean to you?
We feel that when you look at, when you talk about Bangladesh abroad or internationally, there are a lot of negatives that come out about Bangladesh. And we feel that there is an immense amount of positives about the country which needs to be told. And our tagline is that BEXIMCO wants to be the company that takes Bangladesh to the outside world and brings out all the positives that this country has to offer, primarily by focusing on the fact that here is a company that has the ability to go abroad and take its brand abroad on matured and international markets and prove that we as well can compete and set up a frame of a business atmosphere in a matured economy outside of Bangladesh.
You're the next generation when it comes to BEXIMCO, and obviously that comes with a whole range of responsibilities. What are your future plans for BEXIMCO?
I think first of all, it's extremely important for me to say that BEXIMCO is a group and a company that I don't think I'm in a position to say as the second generation businessman I am, or a second generation in the family of BEXIMCO. I am going to be the person leading it or the only one responsible for taking forward. I think we're a family. And to come back to your question, we're looking at our pharmaceutical business to be expanded outside of Bangladesh, where typically we have been a company that has had manufacturing units based. Most of our units, manufacturing units, have always been based within Bangladesh. So we're looking at moving some of our manufacturing units outside and also marketing those products in the countries that we will be setting up manufacturing units. So selling products not only in Bangladesh, but not only made in Bangladesh, but also products that we will be now making outside of Bangladesh.
Mr. Rahman, obviously Bangladesh has grown sort of tremendous figures in the last decade. We're talking about 6% growth. Or to all those people looking to invest in Bangladesh, what would your advice be to them?
I think this is really the time to come into the country. There's a lot of positives in Bangladesh at the moment. I mean, the indicators, like you mentioned, are phenomenal. And I feel that this is really the right time for people to come into Bangladesh and look at it as a country where you have, a very positive approach towards international investment. And I think any company and most companies, multinational, international companies that have come into Bangladesh have done tremendously well. The economy is growing at a very high rate. The government and the government institutions are very open to receiving investments coming out from abroad. I think it is an environment which is, very easy for business to grow, especially when there's foreign investment coming in. And I think it's fairly risk-free also for your investment. There's so much potential. There's so much potential of growth in this country. So it's really the time to join, the journey of this country becoming a lot greater and a lot bigger and a lot more progressive than what it is today.